First boss in Ring 3 is an ooze named Blatt. Blatt will continuously split himself, creating clones. Keep your focus on Blatt, as killing the clones is a waste of time. The clones move more slowly than Blatt himself and can be slowed and stunned if you find the need to kite. Personally, I stayed in one place and cleaved everything to death while rolling defensive cooldowns near the end. Keep in mind that the longer this fight goes on, the more damage you'll be taking. If your DPS is a bit low, chances are you'll end up with a ton of oozes, which is completely fine so long as you time your cooldowns correctly. Try to save your defensive cooldowns for any incoming damage is a problem. If you're not that great at kiting, use Capacitor Totem to stun the oozes, saving yourself from some damage. If you absolutely need to kite, Earth Grab Totem may serve you very well. Next up we have Sonoriac. This guy casts several fire-based abilities, most of which are interruptible. Your interrupt priority is Fire Wall, then Pyroblast, then Fireball. If Firewall goes off, you're going to want to move away as soon as possible as it deals massive amounts of damage. Grounding Totem should be able to eat a Pyroblast or a Fireball if you feel like you're taking too much damage and when Cheer is on cooldown. All in all, this guy is fairly simple, so long as you can avoid Firewall, and if you manage to do that, you'll be just fine. Ix is a fairly straightforward encounter. His one ability is called Devastating Thrust, which is a conal cleave that will one-shot you if you're caught within its effect. To counter this ability, you'll want to stray to the side as soon as possible, vacating the dusty area on the ground. Make sure that you're completely clear of the zone, as being just on the outside of it will more than likely kill you. Do not run under him, for if you do, you'll run the risk of getting clipped by his cleave. If you can do this successfully, simply rinse and repeat the process until he's dead. Last up we have Mazreen, which is another fairly straightforward fight. As Mazreen's health goes down, her damage increases. To counter this increasing damage, simply roll your damage reduction cooldowns near the end, which for Shaman include Shamanistic Rage and either Stone Bulwark Totem or Astral Shift. You can overlap these abilities slightly, but try not to stack them as that can kind of be a waste. You may also use Capacitor Totem near the end to stun her, which would prevent her from one-shotting you if your health pool is kinda low. If you manage to survive this cat's damage, you move on to rank 4.